Hey everyone, I'm Zoe, your host for Kpop Cravings on 94.3 Radio 1, and today we've got to talk about one of the biggest scandals in the Korean world right now. I mean, you probably have heard about it, and if you have not, you're in for a big one. An actress actually committed suicide and she was 24 years old, which is very unfortunate. As an end here, it kind of has led to the downfall of her ex-boyfriend, who's actually one of the most famous Korean actors currently. You would have heard of him, you would have watched his shows, some of them being It's Okay to Not Be Okay, my favorite Korean drama in the world, Queen of Tears, that literally went globally viral in the last 2 years. So this is a big one. We're talking about Kim Soo-hyun. So currently what's going on is that Kim Soo-hyun is in a basic crisis. It's like the crisis of his career. He is in a lot of trouble. A lot of his brand partnerships like Prada is falling through. His upcoming acting projects are now on hold, and this is a really scary situation. So something you guys don't know is the industry, especially for celebrities in Korea, is kind of like you're an idol at one point, but if you do anything wrong, the whole world will scrutinize you, and I think that's where he is currently, and I want to know what you guys feel about this as well. Let me give you a little story on what exactly is going on and what is happening with him. So Kim Sae Ron was actually an actress who was 24 years old. She's super young and she was doing super well. However, unfortunately, they say that after she and boyfriend at the time, Kim Soo-hyun, broke up, she eventually kind of started to go downwards and she had a DUI, which is drunk while intoxicated, and she crashed her car, which then led to the public basically scrutinizing her, and she had to take a step away from the limelight and stop acting for a bit. That's already a tragedy on its own. So that was quite a while ago, and she kind of, separated from the limelight, and that was kind of her path after this. But it seems that a year ago, Kim Soo-hyun's agency apparently sent her a notice to pay a debt of 700 billion KRW, which is way more than she can actually pay back at the moment, even though the note did say that this was just a formality, that the company had to send the note, and it was not urgent or anything, but apparently she felt a lot of pressure with that debt, especially with what's going on, and she probably was unhappy with the way her life was going as well. We don't really know. Apparently she reached out or tried to reach out to her ex-boyfriend, but apparently he did not respond, and well, I understand but also don't understand. I don't know what I would do in that situation, but she had a lot of drama around her life, and I guess I don't know if he was advised to by his company to not keep in contact or what happened, but he just didn't respond to her. And I guess a year later, she ended up being found dead in her apartment by her friend. And soon after that, suddenly all these allegations came out about Kim Soo-hyun, saying that he was her ex-boyfriend, that he dated her when she was a minor, when she was 15 years old, which is wild to think about because photos kept coming up of them together with the age difference as well, and they didn't know each other for very long, so he did know her at 15, but we don't know if they dated at 15. And then Kim Sae Ron's family came out to accuse him and say that he groomed her and they were dating when she was a minor, and they have all these text messages and all this proof that they were together. A YouTube channel came out, and this just kind of like went crazy on the internet, and suddenly Kim Soo-hyun became this villain. He became this like predator, and he is one of the most well-paid actors in Korea, and his appearance is very sweet, and for people like us who have watched him in some of our favorite K-dramas, this was like, what is going on? I can't believe it. And so I've been following this story quite often, and Kim Soo-hyun was silent, but finally he held a press conference and spoke about everything. So let me tell you what went down at the conference. He finally spoke up. He said that he did admit that they dated. However, they dated for 1 year when she was way past being a minor, and they only knew each other back then, and it was not weird, and he was not a predator, and they were not together in any illegal circumstances. That is what he said. He also said that a lot of these allegations are completely false, and what the family is doing to him is lies. He will accept anything that is true, but not accept anything that is a lie. And also the fact that he denied dating her a year ago was because Queen of Tears was going on and a lot of people relied on him, so he didn't want to let them down or, you know, make anything happen problematic with the TV show as well. So he obviously could not be honest at that point of time, but now he can be, and he is coming clean about everything. But a lot of the stuff that's in the media is false. And because of that, he is going to file a lawsuit against the YouTube channel and Sae Ron's family because, well, they are kind of like creating a whole problem for his career, and so it's a defamation lawsuit. And I'm hoping to find out what happens there because, to be honest, I believe him. He was crying in the interview saying how this is kind of ruining him and it's just something that's so crazy and so false at the same time, and he's not that kind of person, and he in fact didn't have anything to do with like the debt or needing the money back, and all of this was just crazy and a whirlwind of falsities for him. So that's kind of what's going on right now with the Soo-hyun and Sae Ron stuff right now. Do you think that it's fair that this celebrity is kind of like losing his career as we speak without really facts in the mix, so we don't really know what's going on yet all these things are happening to him because of the media? I want to know your opinion, so let us know in the comments. I know this is a different video from what you're used to. I thought we should just keep you updated on everything Korean related, and this is like the biggest thing in the media right now. I mean, it's an actress suicide plus career crisis of one of the most amazing, biggest actors popping off right now in Korea. So I had to talk about it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And if you like these kind of videos where I'm just kind of telling you a story time or news updates of what's happening, let me know and we'll do a lot more of this because this is kind of what I do on my K-pop Cravings radio show. And this is just a lot more in detail and it's interesting. So let's discuss in the comments and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to tune in every Sunday at 6 p.m. for K-pop Cravings on 94.3 Radio 1. See you in the next video. Bye!
94.3 Radio 1.